What's up, guys? We're back with another video. As you can see with the title of the video, this is a rough loss. I took 2 trades today and both of them were losses. I guess we can start by saying that my first mistake was taking 2 trades in the first place. I keep doing them. When I get a loss, I want to get back and maybe go break even. Listen, if you don't see really good opportunities after your loss, then I suggest to just leave it at that. The title of the video could have just been like, I lost $300 today, but instead, it's much more than that. But I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, if the only way that I could be proven that day trading really doesn't work is that after giving it my all to the charts, backtesting, reviewing, like I'm doing right now, doing these videos, and after all of that, I still managed to blow my 2 evaluations because I have another one after this, a free reset. Then I guess we could end the journey there and say that, for me at least, it doesn't work. So yeah, so let's just get into the trades. So coming into the day, we have ES on this side, Nasdaq on this side. ES has actually equal highs. If you can see right here, I'm pointing on both candles, and if you pay attention at the high right here, H, and then coordinates, we have 7.454 and 7.454. So exact equal highs, and on Nasdaq it looks like this. So we're not filtering liquidity to the upside, not yet at least. So that's something I already am paying attention to, right, as maybe a hint to go bullish. After that, we also had CPI, just like yesterday, and this is the 8:30 candle for CPI. We go down, but it's important to mention that this is also a clear draw, as it is a data high. And we have the same thing on Nasdaq. I think it's around here. Yeah, right here. So I'm paying attention to those things. I'm aware that market could decide to go lower and fill more downside liquidity and retrace even lower, as you can tell by both hourly time frames. On both we are retracing, and now, well, it's noon, so we can definitely say that the retrace was enough. We had a valid retrace. At 9:30, that wasn't clear yet, though. Well, at least not to me. Before market opens, we can notice this gap. This is a 15-minute, although I'm on the 5-minute. This is a 15-minute gap on ES, and we have the exact same gap on Nasdaq. And so I'm also paying attention to that, if we're going to respect the gap or not. Honestly, I was expecting that gap to be somewhat disrespected. It ended up being that we respected it. I just for some reason didn't catch any shorts, although I really could have. It's just I was really stuck on a bullish bias, and that is not something I normally do. Normally I just react off of market gives me. Here I would just, I don't know, too stuck up on the fact that I really think we're gonna take a few draws to the downside and then go up, and that's what I want. I want the bullish bias. I want longs. And so I missed out on a lot of really nice trades, some shorts, right, on 9:30. Obviously I'm not gonna take a trade at 9:30 exact, but I really didn't have to. The market gave me even more opportunities to go short. This little leg up into here is actually a 5-minute gap being respected right here. I'm gonna show it to you right here. We tap into it, and then we go down lower, which honestly is, I mean, what more could I be asking for? Um, yes, also very clean price action going into some gaps here. The 1 minute gap, another 1 minute gap, just going lower, filling all of these lows. And yeah, I could have caught. I should have been trading for shorts and ended my day around 9:49, where all the main draws of liquidity to the downside were taken out on ES. Yeah, on ES, because on Nasdaq we actually don't go all the way down and get this draw. We form an SMT. Okay, so this brings me to my actual trades. When ES took out this low right here, this very important draw liquidity, we actually get this inversion on the 1 minute. And for some reason, I'm like, I want to wait for a 5 minute bullish confirmation, but on Nasdaq. And that is okay. It's the right way to think, honestly. Just wait for even clearer confirmation on a higher time frame. There's almost never anything wrong with that, except Nasdaq was very, very undecisive compared to ES, that just went all the way up, and now we actually hit data high, and we have gone to this draw as well. So as I was saying, ES actually has a 1 minute inverse fair value gap to the upside. This is, I believe, is a 5 minute. No, it's a 3 minute, and I was really, really hoping that Nasdaq could inverse this 3 and we could go high, and I could actually go to data highs. That didn't happen. We actually went past that 3 minute gap a little bit afterwards, and on this candle right here, I've set out a limit buy order right here. We went in, took it right, like put me in the market real quick, and stopped me out almost immediately. Now, I am not sure what all of this was. This was really painful to look at. While ES was still having clean price action going into the gaps, going on further up, Nasdaq was doing, I don't know what it was doing. Right now, I'm looking at this and I can't really tell you what we're reacting off of here, what we're doing throughout all of this. My guess during this time period was that Nasdaq was not satisfied with the fact that we didn't reach this draw liquidity. I'm like, okay, well, during this time ES was going higher, Nasdaq was really hesitating, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe Nasdaq has a reason for this, because normally, well, if you have a clean SMT like this, a clean leg up, or it's normal we get a retrace. This is on me, like we could get retraces like this, but then we go immediately up. Here, that's not what we do. These are really, really wicky and bad candles. But once we broke out of it right here, I'm like, okay, Nasdaq definitely wants to grab the liquidity that we left out. This is not a SMT, this is just a retrace and then coming back. This is what I'm thinking at that point. And that was just the wrong thought process. That's all I can say about this second trade. That's all I have to say. It's like, there's nothing else I have to point out on this. Like, if you guys know what's going on here and you want to help me, please let me know, because I don't know. This was a really, really painful day for me. In terms of, trading theory and all of that. These are the type of days you are gonna full port your account, but thank God I didn't. I still have around $1,000 to deal with, and now it's like for $3.8 thousand before I can pass this eval. So it's gonna take a long time probably. But at least I think I'm training the right way in terms of psychology. The only points I could really say are I don't have to trade 2 times a day. And once I'm in a trade, to just let it be. You've done your analysis, just let it be. Maybe put a TP at, when you feel it's right to go to break even. But don't, like, I don't know if I'm the only one. I just, I want to catch my earnings as soon as I can. So I've set partials way too quick. Today will just bad losses. And after that, Nasdaq, followed what I originally thought it was going to do around here when I took this long. I don't know what all of this is. I even can look at the 5 minutes. It doesn't make much sense on that either. On the 15, well, it's actually much clearer, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'm sorry. And so, yeah, we're gonna keep going. Obviously it hurts, but I think it's part of the journey, and it will make this playlist even longer and give me more reasons to keep going, right? And knowing me, even if I blow this eval, I'm gonna take some time to do backtesting videos and figuring it out on a paper trade, a journey, and then I'm gonna go back on eval, and then we're gonna see what happens there. And if we're being honest, like I have a hard time giving up on things. So if I blow that eval as well, do more backtesting and try again, But hopefully at some point, if I'm like, it's been so long now that I'm losing, hopefully I stop and maybe I do something else. But for now, we're really far away from that. And this is not to discourage anybody, because believe me, I am not discouraged. I just, it's human to feel some pain after a day like this. I've had days like this, and I'm actually proud of the fact that I didn't blow my account on this day, because when I get high drawdowns numbers like this, I tend to want to keep going and just full port the account, and I've blown 2-3 accounts doing that. So that's what I had for you guys today. Not much like this. I'm hoping you guys can let me know in the comments a bit of theory on what happened today. Overall, on the 15 minutes, I understand this is an SMT, and yeah, I guess the 1 minute price action was just bad, and that happens. But if there is an actual reason and you guys know, I'd love to hear it, So thank you guys for watching this video. Well, keep at it, I promise you that, and hopefully we turn this around. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.